Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. A proposed joint city-county economic development strategic plan now has the blessing of the Durham City Council. The council approved the plan during its March 16th meeting. The plan focuses on three core principles to provide an effective economic development strategy for Durham: city and county alignment, public-private partnerships, and market and industry drivers. Areas of focus to provide structure to the plan include business retention and recruitment, ensuring that Durham has a business-friendly environment, infrastructure, and talent development and recruitment. The proposed plan will now be presented to the Board of County Commissioners in early April. Durham's new 21C Museum Hotel is officially open, marking what public and private stakeholders hope will be the beginning of a new era for much-needed hotel space in downtown. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held on March 16th as residents, art patrons, neighboring business owners, and investors got a chance to see all the 125-room hotel has to offer. The combination of a boutique hotel, museum, a restaurant, and bar is located in the renovated Hill building and represents an almost $50 million investment in downtown.
21C Museum Hotels is about contemporary art, warm hospitality, local food, and community. We strive to build not just great places to eat, drink, and spend the night, but cultural centers that aim to help reinvigorate urban areas.
The city contributed $5 million to the renovation cost, and the county added $2 million. Those costs are expected to be recovered through what the hotel will add to the local tax base.
It's another example of public-private partnership coming together to really revitalize and readaptive use for a very iconic building in the city.
The hotel's restaurant is called the Counting House, in tribute to the building's previous life as a bank, and a spa and lounge in the basement next to the old bank vault will be added at a later point.
I don't think anyone could have expected what we've seen today and what's happening. And we are always really pleased when someone chooses to make an investment in our city. And there's no question in my mind that this investment is going to be a good investment, not only for the partners, but for the citizens of Durham.
The hotel will also employ a staff of 150 people. For more on all the hotel has to offer, visit 21cmuseumhotels.com/Durham. Minority and women-owned businesses in Durham are being significantly underutilized as both prime and subcontractors by the city and county. That's according to the recently released findings of a disparity study conducted on behalf of both governments. The goal of the study was to determine whether there's a significant disparity between the number of minority and women-owned businesses available in Durham and the number of these firms that have been awarded contracts from the city and county. 17 recommendations have been developed for addressing the issue. A strategy for implementing those recommendations will be developed by the fall. City Council members are now beginning to decide their position on key decisions regarding the Durham-Orange Light Rail Transit project. Triangle Transit is developing the 17-mile light rail project from UNC Hospitals to Alston Avenue.
The rail is being designed to run every day of the year, every 10 minutes during peak hours on weekdays and every 20 minutes off peak. Less frequent on the weekends, from about 5:30 to midnight on the weekdays and 6:30 to midnight on the weekend.
As part of the development phase of the project, a draft environmental impact statement must take into consideration a number of environmental and community factors.
How many people will be riding the train? Where are they coming from? Where are they going from? Cost, both on the capital and operating side, energy use, water quality, visual aesthetic impacts, impacts on low-income and minority neighborhoods. Business and residential impacts. How many people are we serving? How many jobs are we serving? Some of the impacts that occur through the construction process.
The City Council received an update on the data collected for the impact statement during its March 5th work session. That data covers the project from UNC Hospitals to the station near Duke and VA hospitals. In order to develop the impact statement, 5 key decisions need to be made. The first centers around where the station will be built near the Duke University and VA medical centers. The 2 choices have come down to locations near the Duke Eye Care Center or near Trent Drive and Flowers Drive.
As we looked across those various places, we found that these stations are very similar on almost all of the metrics. Number of people served, the travel time for the train, energy, capital and operating cost, acquisitions, noise, vibration, water and natural resources. There were a few differentiating factors. If we look out into the future, we look at how many people the city and the MPO are projecting in population. There is slightly more population projected to be served at the Eye Care Center station than at the Trent Flowers station. However, we were also interested to see that that didn't translate into a difference in the ridership. In fact, the Trent Flowers station had a bit more ridership.
The next decision focuses on where the rail operations and maintenance facility will be located.
Every time you have a light rail line, you need to have a place where you can maintain the trains, do heavy maintenance, cleaning, all the types of things that come with maintaining a group of vehicles. These sites tend to take about 18 to 25 acres depending upon how they're laid out. We have 5 sites. We have sort of going on the top left there, one proposed near Patterson Place near the intersection of 15501 and Southwest Durham Drive. One there at the top, Cornwallis Road, which is where the former Pepsi plant is along US 15501. 2 sites close to I-40 in between exits 270 and 273 on the Chapel Hill side of I-40. Those sites are referred to here as Lee Village and Farrington. And then we were asked by the city to also look at an area close to Alston Avenue, a little bit east of the end of the line. So that's been included as well.
2 of the other decisions revolve around the alignments with New Hope Creek and Little Creek, which is near Chapel Hill. And the last decision that has to be made is whether to build the project or not. The draft impact statement is scheduled to be released in August for a 45-day public comment period. The City Council will be asked to weigh in at this time with its input. To find out more about the project and opportunities for public feedback, visit ourtransitfuture.com. The Alston Avenue widening project is moving forward. NCDOT will pay the city $32,000 for 3 properties needed for various reasons for the project. Those properties are located on Gillette Avenue, South Alston Avenue, and Gilbert Street. NCDOT will also be replacing the Alston Avenue Bridge over Rocky Creek near NC Central University. The bridge needs to be replaced because it's reached the end of its useful life. As part of the project, NCDOT will relocate city utilities that are located adjacent to the bridge. Durham will pay NCDOT $240,000 for that work. A detour will be in place throughout the project. Duke Energy's residential neighborhood program will soon benefit residents of East Durham.
It is a program identified and designed to service low-income communities throughout the Carolinas with the sole purpose of assisting with helping residents manage their energy costs as well as energy usage.
The program does that by providing free walk-through home energy assessments. Depending on the needs that are identified, customers can then receive up to $210 worth of energy-saving improvements.
Everything from compact fluorescent light bulbs up to 15, meaning that we replace incandescent light bulbs with compact fluorescent light bulbs, or if they have a compact fluorescent light bulb that is out, we'll replace that like for like. We do hot water heater wraps of electric hot water heaters. We'll provide up to 2 low flow shower heads and aerators. We make available an AC weatherization kit. Is basically a cover for if they have a window unit, so that will minimize any air coming through a window unit during the winter time. And then one of the most popular items that we provide is a 12-month supply, of air filters for those who have HVAC systems, and we encourage those filters to be changed out each month.
Once those improvements are completed, the technician provides energy education information to the resident.
That will assist the resident not only with how to manage the measures that were installed, but just giving some tips on how to exercise some common sense methods by which energy can be saved and managed.
Duke Energy says that for resident safety, its employees are easy to identify.
Our energy technicians are uniformed. They have blue-collared shirts. They have Duke Energy hats. And as you can see in front of you, they've got a Duke Energy wrapped utility vehicle. There's no question as to who they are. And more importantly than anything, they're walking around with this badge. So we're telling people, if someone says that they're with this program or they're with Duke Energy and they're not outfitted and they do not look like a Duke Energy representative, do not let them in.
For more information about the program, visit duke-energy.com/RNP or call 855-767-3853. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.